Assalamualaikum and hi. Today we will present about our project. Let me introduce myself. My name is Wan Mariam. I will be the first presenter. Topic outline. We have project introduction and 5 examples of queries. In project introduction, we will explain about problem statement, objective and project ERD. Problem statement. First, data inconsistency. For Starbucks, we always sell promotion item and other merchandise, but there are promotional items and availability of products that are not properly updated in the system. Second is data redundancy. For Starbucks customer, they get some card and they can register at the apps to get some point. But customers' detail may be leaked due to outdated system. Third, as we know, Starbucks has a lot of branches, but staff at each branch unable to view other store performance.
So next is objective. So the first one is to make sure that all data will be updated properly on the website and physical stores. And the next one is to minimize data redundancy by having all relevant data safely stored in the newer system. And the third one is to allow management staff to view necessary reports for all stores, such as top purchased product, top visited stores, and feedback from the customers. Project ERD. So what you're seeing right now is our project ERD.
Queries example. Query 1 is state list staff name, staff position, staff salary and staff gender for staff that their name start with A and salary more than or equal 1,300. And the rational algebra SQL statement. For SQL statement, we will select all the lists that we want to display, which is select staff name, staff position, staff salary, staff gender, and from staff table, where staff name like A percent, which is we want to display staff that their name start with A. And for the salary and staff salary more than or equal 1,300. The result, we know that the query wants us to display staff that their names start with A. So it display Asfar and Alvin. It shows that Asfar position is manager and its salary is 3,450 and also the gender is male.
So the next query is to list all branch ID along with the number of staff as staff count, total staff salary as salary sum, minimum staff salary as min salary, and maximum salary as max salary, and then group the list by branch ID. So this is the relation algebra. So for the SQL statement is select branch ID, count in bracket staff ID as staff count, sum in bracket staff salary as salary sum, min in bracket staff salary as min salary, and max in bracket staff salary as max salary. And then we put from staff, which means we are taking all the data from the staff table, and then group by branch ID, which means we are going to group all the data by its branch ID. And this is the result for query number 2.
Query 3. For query 3, we need to show all customer email who still not making any order in 2022, then sort by customer ID. This is the relation algebra for the query. The SQL statement for the query is select c.customer.id, customer email as customer without order 2022 from customer C, left outer join order O on c.customer.id equal to o.customer.id, where o.customer.id is null, order by customer ID. So this is the customer table and order table. Based in the query, we're supposed to list out the customer who not making any order in 2022. As we comparing the customer table and order table by customer ID, we will get the list of customer who are have and haven't making order in 2022. Result of left outer join will include all the unmatched row, which is all the customer ID along with their email. But if we put the condition o.customer.id is null, it will display all the customer ID who is not listed in the customer ID in the order table. So this is the result where the list is sorted by customer ID in ascending order along with their email.
Next, for query 4, list order ID, order date for customer with email shura43@outlook.com. This is the relational algebra and this is the SQL statement. Select order ID, order date from order where product ID in bracket select product ID from product where customer equal to in bracket select customer ID from customer where customer ID equal to shura43@outlook.com. In is used to test if any expression match any value in a list of value, which is the condition that located in the bracket after the in statement. From the SQL statement, it will select order ID and order date from order table with the customer ID C3424 that is belong to customer email shura43@outlook.com in customer table and product ID P0810 in the product table. And then this is the result for the query. Next, for the last query, the query is which product has greater price than product price with ID P6001 and with the same product type as product with an ID of P6721. This is the relation algebra. Next, for SQL statement, select product ID, product name, product type, product price from product where product type equal to in bracket select product type from product where product ID equal to P6721 close bracket and product price more than in bracket select product price from product where product ID equal to P6001 close bracket. From the SQL statement, it will select product ID, product name, product type and product price from product table which product price greater than RM14.98 that belong to product ID P6001 and same type with the product ID P6721 which is food. This is the result for query 5. That's all from our group. Thank you.